Hello, and what is up, guys? My name is Jager-M from Screencasters. Doing a deck profile update of my Galaxies to the channel. It's a really fun deck. I really grown to like it. And a lot of you guys liked the last one, and I'm very happy to show you guys the update to it. It's really fun. I made it even more turbo than I did before, in case that was even possible. So without further ado, let's get started with the updated Galaxy Eyes deck profile. So, woo! Three Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, kind of self-explanatory. I feel like he's a mandatory at 3 now. He's so good. I've never was mad about drawing multiples because you just discard him with the Soldier. Galaxy Zero him back. He's really great. I like him. 3 Galaxy Soldier, basically the best card of the deck. No one can tell me otherwise. The fact that he can also search out himself and the other Galaxy monster is just great. Facilitates most of your plays. These two are the best cards to open with, if I can be honest with you. Breaking the mold a little bit, we're doing 2 Galaxy Wizard and 2 Galaxy Knight. Usually I play 3 Galaxy Wizard, but I took out the Cell Light entirely and decided, you know what, I don't want to waste my normal summon on this guy. I don't want to lose my normal summon to bring this guy out. Yeah, he's really good. He can make himself level 8, works great with Expedition, and he can search out any Galaxy card if you tribute him. But I just cut him because, you know, that didn't really happen as often. I usually do them for the level 8 with Galaxy Expedition thing, because if you do have a lopsided hand, this guy is one of the best cards to see, him or a Soldier. Galaxy Knight, I feel he's a lot better at 2. I was trying him at 3 for a while before I made this update, but 2 is infinitely better. He's just great, and he's a discard target for your trade-in. New card of the deck, 2 Dango Sekka, because back row is a thing, and you gotta kill it with fire. It's just such a great card. It doesn't activate, so Solemn Strike can go fuck itself. It's just a really good card. I like Denko. You don't use your normal summon often. Typically, you want to use your normal summon for Denko, like during your second turn or something, after you already set up your board, just to make sure that OTK goes through. Not a lot of traps are being mained lately, but yeah, this deck does lose to back row. Denko is one of your very, very many outs to back row that makes the deck so damn powerful, especially in this format. So I really do like Denko a lot in this deck. For Cyber Dragon stuff, because I don't run artifacts, Cyber Dragons are infinitely better in this deck in my opinion. 2 Cyber Dragon, he's awesome. And 3 Cyber Dragon Core. It looks pretty cool how I did that. Anyway, yeah, 2 and 3 is doing well. I was trying Cyber Dragon at 1 and then 1 dry, and I tried 3 Cyber Dragon. Just always, I feel like this is the best ratio of it. Core is like the best Cyber Dragon to have. Because if you normal summon them, you can search out your Cyber Repair Plant, which can search out also your Galaxy Soldier, including these guys, which searches out your discard fodder. It's just great. And if you could banish him from your graveyard, it's pretty summon this guy. It's just amazing. I like it. And it really has worked well with the deck, as well as being good discard fodder. So that's it for the monsters. I like it. It's pretty well, pretty hefty, if I can be honest with you. 3 Cyber Repair Plan. I love this card. I was thinking about cutting it to 2 because sometimes you can't resolve it. But with the core and also with the Cyber Dragon, it just resolves itself. It's awesome. I never was really mad about opening with it. Opening on multiples does suck because, do your core normal summon, search this thing out. It's kind of like meh, but you know, I like it. It's really well. It's a recycler card and it searches things. What's there not to like? 3 Upstart Goblin for that 37 card deck that everybody loves. Here's a new one. 3 Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion is great. I did have it at 2, but I decided, yeah, we gotta put it to 3 because you gotta get to your rank 5s. Infinities itself is really good. In fact, this thing can special summon your Panzer Dragon, so if you do the Galaxy Soldier thing and have nothing else to bring out, you bring this guy out into Panzer Dragon, overlay him into Infinity, and there you go. You at least have something to do. And opening up with this is awesome. Opening with multiples sucks, but I felt the need to have 3 because you always want to see it. So there's that. I really do like it. 3 Expedition, Galaxy Expedition, one of the best cards of the deck. Special summoning from the deck is always good. Worst case scenario, if you have the Wizard, make them 8, bring this thing out, woo. Get your free Galaxy Eye search, it's awesome. Sometimes you can even special summon the Soldier, if you haven't used it already, to get that search, so it's really great. I've grown to like it. So that's the 3 spells. For the 2 Ls, we do 2 trade-in. And 2 Galaxy Zero. I love Galaxy Zero. I cut the Cell Light and decided to put these 2. And I haven't looked back yet. It's awesome. Honestly, this card is so good, I might play 3. Because this card's amazing. The fact I play 2 though is because it's easily searchable with your Wizard. But this card's awesome. It's a good comeback play. Just for someone you detached, it's awesome. Not much to say about it. Like if you do, like one cool thing is you could Galaxy Zero your Soldier, his effect won't activate because of Galaxy Zero. Like if you special summon something, it can't activate its effects. That's why you don't want to use this with your wizard. That's why you activate this, special summon your soldier, activate your Galaxy Exposition, special summoning another soldier, and that soldier will actually get you your search. And you still have your normal summon, so you can normal summon the Galaxy Knight, bring back your Galaxy Eyes. Just so many good things in this card. It's a great comeback card. It's kind of like Soul Charge. And trade in, I've cut it from 3 to 2. It's doing pretty well at 2, because 3 was kind of cloggy. If you do run 3 Galaxy Knight, you could try 3, but it's just doing well for me. Good discard fodder, get some engrave. We run a lot of searchable level 8s, what's there not to like. 2 Twin Twists, because I love Twin Twists. This card's amazing. Macro is still a thing. And worst case scenario, you just pop those scales your opponent has. So it's really great. You can discard your core and make your Cyber Prayer Plant live. Really great, really great. For the 1-0s, 1 Regeki. 1 Foolish Burial, Regeki's a blowout card. Foolish Burial, send your core, send your missing pieces. And the reason I run Foolish Burial and multiple zeros is because this makes this much more live. You can send your Galaxy Soldier and do this, and do the exposition play I was talking about. It's come a lot, so Foolish Burial is what makes the deck so much more consistent, aside for all that draw power. I love it, and Regeki is for that board wipe, because we need to O2K. So last in the main deck, I was kind of iffy about it between doing these or freaking Solemn cards, but I thought this is better because I want to make it as turbo as possible. 3 Reckless Greeds, because this card's amazing. The same theory with my Cyber Dragons, you want to get to your pieces really quickly, and I basically migrated that theory over to Galaxies, and it's been doing very well. Theoretically, you could take these out for a 2 Solemn Scolding and an Honest, or like 2 Roll Decrees and Honest, or something like that. I just don't like Honest. I feel like it's a win harder card, blah blah blah. If you see my Cyber Dragon deck profiles, you'll see why I hate Honest. You'll see it in detail, my friend. Anyway, Reckless Greed is great. Activate Resolving Multiples is good. Helps that awesome consistency the deck is, this build the deck really is known for, because this deck is a lot more consistent than the Artifact build, if I can be honest with you. And I love that, because it's super fast. I love it. Gotta go fast, Sanic. Alright, so, on for the extra deck. 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, because you do run Cyber Dragons, you also run a lot of level 5 light machines. It's just a no-brainer. These are win conditions by themselves. You can even do the Nova loop if you already have Cyber Dragons in the graveyard. 1 Pleiades, 1 Shark Fortress. I'm thinking about cutting Shark Fortress for a Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. I always see Fortress Dragon more of a side card, but I haven't been making Fortress often. I mean, theoretically, it's good with your Prime Photon dude, but it hasn't really came up, so, yeah. It's personal preference. I would recommend taking this guy out for a Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, but, you know, that's a personal preference. 1 Zenmayo, 1 Durandal for your rank 5s, pretty good. You can also take out the Durandal for the Fortress Dragon if you feel the need for it. Whichever one you feel is better for you. Or you can even try the, what's his name? The Super Quantum Red Magna Tiger thing. Honestly, I don't like the card. I mean, if you have the red layer dude, you can do it during either player's turn. But honestly, I'd rather have Adrius or Tyrus than that card, because Adrius can pop any face-up card and stuff, you know. And he can still attack, you know, if he doesn't have material, so blah blah blah. 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Gaia Dragon for the OTK. If you don't know what the OTK is, I'll show you. Basically, you make the... Let me just move these guys over here. Basically, you make Volcasaurus, because typically what this deck is aimed to do is have 2 level 5s and 2 level 8s at the same time. So you make Volcasaurus, detach, burn opponent's monster, do burn damage, put Gaia Dragon on top, do the 2 level 8s into Prime Photon. Attack with him, detach. He'll gain the attacks of all the ranks put together. Times 200 is just awesome. So this is already an OTK, and you always have the burn damage from that, and you have Gaia's attack. It's just really great. So there's that. We do 1 Felgran, 1 Yugioh for generic rank 8s. When the Infinite Bling does come out, I will be putting a Hope Titanic Galaxy in here because the card's amazing. I prefer Felgran over Lancelot because I can easily play around Lancelot, because he's kind of like Light and Darkness Dragon because he negates the first thing that happens, so, you know, Upstart Goblin is his enemy. But yeah, Yugioh is good for, you know, non-targeting board wipe, and Felgran's just a boss. Still doing the 1-1, 1-107, 162, now if you need multiples. If anything, I'll play 2 of him, but, you know, he doesn't really get Solemn Warning often because I usually use that for Danko, or Twin Twister got rid of it, and blah blah blah. And 1 Galaxy Eyes full armor Photon Dragon, just to put on top of them in case he got Phoenix Chained or anything. Makes them useful, and he's a guaranteed 4,000 that can pop a face-up card. Because typically what this guy does, if you do go into the longer games and you don't have Galaxy Eyes as material, he only does half damage. But if you slap this guy on top of him, he does 4,000 full damage, and you can destroy a face-up card. What's there not to like? And last to the extra deck for the deck profile, 2 Panzer Dragons, because they're your instant fusion targets. So yeah, guys, that is the Galaxy Eyes deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really, really fun deck. I really like this build. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Comment down below what you guys think of the deck, what you want to put in, why I didn't run this, why I didn't run that. I'll be answering you guys in the comment section, as I usually do. So once again, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel, which is Screencasters, for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one. Once again, my name is Jager, and from Screencasters, I'm signing out. See you guys!